Hello everybody, welcome to my long-belated channel update video. There will be timestamps in the description and on screen of what to expect. If you were to watch just one part, please go watch part 3, I guess what's next, what new content would look like. So, I'll just be doing some Silksong bosses through mods while talking about these 3 parts of what's going to go on, what's happened, all that. So, first is why I haven't been on YouTube, basically. Why I haven't been making content. That is mainly because my computer is old and I cannot... My computer is old and I cannot make content. It's crashing a lot. I can't even play the normal Hollow Knight without it crashing sometimes. And that game is very, very lean and... what's the word? Not attuned, but you know what I mean. It's Jesus, now I'm mad I don't know the word. Whatever. Yeah, it's very smooth and it shouldn't be causing problems on my computer. But it is. So that's just an issue. I have been this entire time just working, buying new computer parts, switching from my 7th generation Intel Core processor to a modern AM5 socket, just to kind of just have a better experience overall, not just for content but for everything. I can't even have my browser open for a long time, otherwise it breaks. Yeah. That's the big reason, is my computer's been failing, and that's why I've been off. The second reason is I had the idea to switch editing softwares. So my old editing software, which was Wondershare, Filmora, used to be pretty good. It was very consumer friendly when I first started editing my videos, which I didn't originally start editing my videos. I did that later. I ran into that. Thank you, guys. Haven't played Silksong in a while, but yeah, it used to be really good, and then AI came along and screwed everything up. It's now this huge, pretty sloppy AI first. It really wants you to pay a subscription, otherwise you have a massive watermark on your screen, but it wants you to pay a subscription and it wants you to use all these AI tools, and I do not like AI, and that's so I switched to DaVinci Resolve, which is a very professional editing software, and I've been learning a bit on what that learning curve is like, because there's a learning curve, a very big learning curve compared to what I came from. It will be rewarding though, because I think I'll get a lot better at editing in the future. I guess on to the next segment. That is, what do I want to do with content going forward. I've also kind of been having a little, not identity crisis, but crisis on how do I make my content entertaining? Because something I'm not that good at is commentary. So yeah, I'm not good at commentary, so something I've been thinking of to kind of help with that is, what if I do live streams? Because there's a chat with live streams, and if I do a live stream, then I'm talking to the chat sometimes, and I think that would help me with my commentary issue. So that's something that I'll probably... Why haven't I done belly stick? That's something you'll probably see from me in the future. I'll probably do live streams, and then I will make actual videos of those live streams. And another part would be that I would do longer videos. Partially because I'm doing live streams now. And also I don't want to be stuck to just doing daily Shah all the time, even though that was fun. It was a funny idea. So I want to do live streams, I want to do longer videos, and some things that some people do with their longer videos is they write scripts for their videos. I do not like scripts. It's not that I don't like writing, it's that I don't like it when people use scripts, because it feels staged. It can be animated, and it's not kind of from, I don't want to say from the heart, but it feels advertised. And that's not what I want to be. I want to be true. I don't want to be censored. I don't care about being monetized. I don't care about making money. I just want to say what I want to say, how I want to say it. More wing. So what I'm going to do is I am not going to do scripts, even though a few years ago that was something I did want to do. I did want to script videos, but now I am against scripting videos, and I do not plan to script videos for however long I am making content. This is the curse of using barb bracelet. You take 4 damage at more. So, yeah, I'm not doing scripts, even though I might be doing longer videos, and maybe video essays without the actual essay part. That's something I might want to do. I might want to talk about something in a video game or something in general, but I wouldn't write a script about it. I wouldn't censor. This is what mods do. They break the game. Unlike the original Hollow Knight. So I don't want to kind of censor myself by writing a script. And finally, all my content will always be 100% human made, 100% human edited, probably by me. Like I said earlier, my old editing software, Wondershare why? There we go. Okay. Old editing software, Wondershare with Filmora, switched to an AI-first editing software. And I don't like AI, I don't like that, so I switched to a more complex, free, but overall better editing software. And I'm learning that. And I think the final push was them adding so much AI to their editing software that I just had enough with it. So that's something I will do. I will never use any sort of artificial intelligence for content creation ever. Not in 10 years, not in 20 years, even if I'm still on the platform in that amount of time. Because that's just not what I support. I support human jobs, human creativity, all that stuff. Alright, and finally, probably the most important section is the expansion of my content. What do I plan to do in the future? So this is kind of the part that I really have wanted to share for multiple months, and that is I do not want to be stuck to just Hollow Knight. This game is one of my favorite games of all time, and I will always enjoy Hollow Knight, and I will always be making content about Hollow Knight, but I've kind of gotten myself trapped in this Hollow Knight content cycle, where if you saw it, I made a video on Smash Brawl ROM hack Super Smash Rex, which is a pretty interesting ROM hack. It adds a whole lot of characters, even though I like the quality over quantity. That's why I play other plat fighters, but I made a video on that, and that didn't do well. And then I did some community posts on Hollow Knight and other stuff, and the Hollow Knight posts got significantly more traction than the posts not about Hollow Knight. I think I did one about Mother 3 and why the Mother 3 soundtrack wasn't on the American Nintendo YouTube channel, because Mother 3 is, you know, one of the most infamous games of all time for not being ported to the West, and it's a great game. I've played some of it myself. I got my own copy. But people didn't gravitate towards that as much as my Hollow Knight posts, like the one where I did for Hollow Knight's 9th year anniversary. I made a post for that, and then a few days before, there, oh my god. Wait, I didn't want to, whatever. People gravitated towards the Hollow Knight stuff instead of, like, my other stuff, like that Mother 3 post I made as a joke, or I made another post about Zelda's 40th anniversary, which, if you don't know, I do like Zelda more than Hollow Knight. Zelda is a game I've always enjoyed. I grew up with Zelda, I'll die with Zelda, just like I'll die with Hollow Knight. But it's not getting... people aren't necessarily seeing, which I want what I make to be seen, and I want it to be enjoyed by as many people as possible. So basically, I don't think it's being... no, that doesn't sound right. I think I can do better, basically. I can have more people enjoy my content if I do more things, basically. And the goal for this channel is to have people enjoy the content I make. I want people to enjoy the time they spend watching my content. And there goes my hand. Yep. So, I've been thinking about how can I make more people enjoy my content without just sticking to Hollow Knight. And I've come up with sort of 3 different solutions, and I'll let you guys decide in a community post. What I've been thinking of is potentially splitting the channel, having a channel specifically for Hollow Knight or a specific thing, and then having another channel for my other random stuff that I might want to do if people are interested in that. So here are the three options. I could keep one big channel with everything, all my Hollow Knight stuff, all my other stuff, like Zelda, for example, if I do Zelda stuff, or other Metroidvanias and retro video games, all that. Or I could split the channel into 2 channels. One channel specifically for Hollow Knight, where my main fan base is, where people learn to know me as someone who's done Hollow Knight content. Or, and this is probably the option I'm leaning most towards, still splitting the channel, but instead of just having a channel just for Hollow Knight, I have a channel for Metroidvanias in general. For example, I would do, if you know what Crowsworn is, that's a Metroidvania, kind of like, I died. Blech. That's another big Metroidvania people are looking at. It's kind of, I feel like it's going to be the next Silksong, if that makes sense. It's another Metroidvania that people are really looking forward to, like Silksong. And instead of just having that be on my other channel, it would be on my main channel, which is just Metroidvanias instead of just Hollow Knight and Silksong. And then have a other channel for other stuff. So to make it significantly more sense, one option, one big channel. Second option, a Hollow Knight channel, extras channel with all my other stuff. Third option, which is probably the best option, a Metroidvania channel and a others channel with all my other video game stuff or whatever I do. Which, personally, I think might be the best option, but it's your guys' decision because I will host a poll. And one thing is that if we do decide to split the channel, it is very much not guaranteed, so do not vote specifically because of this. If we split the channel, I might do Daily Shaw again, kind of like how Daily Silksong News is doing their thing daily for just the Sea of Sorrow DLC, where I would do something similar with my daily thing, which was inspired by daily Silksong news, and just do it for the Sea of Sorrow DLC instead of just waiting for the game to come out, which of course the game's out. So instead of just not doing that daily content, that daily little short dosage, it would be potentially that. Potentially not doing it, potentially doing it. We'll see. I probably won't do it. Probably won't do another thing like that daily shot. It's a possibility. Do not count on it. But basically, that's all I have to talk about. My goal on this channel has been entertain people, and I've gotten significantly more traction than I thought I would because of Silksong, and I'm very thankful for everyone who's been here for however long, and thank you guys for all supporting me as a small creator. I appreciate all of it. I'm not leaving. I don't plan to leave. It's just that you won't get the same content as you used to. So I think to end it off, I should fight Trobio, whatever. I should fight Trobio, the performer, and which I just think is fitting, as that's what this channel's for. It's to entertain people, and Trobio's a performer, and yeah. So whatever you guys choose in the poll, the poll will end, and I will say who won the poll when my PC is built, because I'm still on my Intel Core 7th Gen computer. Once it's built, which might be about a week or two, that's when the poll will end, and that is when I'll decide if I should make a second channel or not. So, thank you everyone, and I hope to see you guys vote in your opinions in the comments or wherever. Thank you all for supporting me, and let's fight Trobio. Alright, let's fight Trobio. There we go. And it's gonna fade out, unfortunately. But thank you everyone for watching. And I'll see y'all in the future. Goodbye.